Welcome to the show, it's the Backer Squad, talking all things green and gold. Give a round of applause. We break it down, every game, every play, from Lambeau to the talks, you know we slay. Got the energy, electric, vibes always hype. Join the conversation, come on, grab your mic. It's a podcast flow that keeps your heart in tune. Every touchdown, every fumble, we're the afternoon. Packers, Backer boys, we be bringing the heat. Live on YouTube, can't accept defeat. Subscribe, hit that bell, never miss a beat. Follow us on Facebook, it's the ultimate retreat.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Backer Boys Show. What's up? All right, we got another one. Here's John. What's up, John?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, Dory?
Who we got here? Oh, it's Craig. It's Craig. Are they for real, bro? Or the Eagles just got it? Did the Eagles get broken by the Cowboys? I mean, we broke the Cowboys a couple years ago.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that. I mean, Bears deserve this win, but Caleb. I
Yeah,
don't know.
no, they did. They did.
You know,
they played
But
it.
Caleb, I don't know, man. I'm still not sold on him, man. I mean,
Well, the run game did it. They had two guys with over 100 yards.
Yeah.
I heard it was 40 years since the last. Maybe they never did it. I don't think they ever did it. Two rushers at 100 yards.
Yeah,
maybe since Matt
Dory,
Suey and Walter Payton. Matt Suey.
if you go to defense and on the stats, actually, I don't know. I looked at yesterday and Eagles fucking defense. I mean, and what is it? The rushing defense? It was bad, dude.
Yeah, well, but they look a couple weeks ago when they played us, they played a hell of a fucking great defense.
They actually against the Lions too. Against the Lions, they did the same shit.
Yeah.
They played good.
Where the fuck was the defense today?
Yeah,
they got run over. They got run the fuck over. I know Rock's upset. He's mad because the offense is, he's. But bro, your defense did nothing too. Your defense didn't show this week.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't stop them from scoring, and you couldn't score. So
and then I didn't watch the game. I just seen a couple pieces here and there. No, there was two turnovers by the Eagles and one by Cal Williams, right?
Yeah.
Interception. Okay. Yeah. See, they don't win unless they get turnovers. They don't win unless they get turnovers.
Exactly.
They beat the Eagles head all game.
Yeah,
bro.
their running backs fucking hurt. I heard they had a field day.
140 from one and I think 110 from the other. I mean, they're like 250 yards, rushing yards.
Swift and
you think you can build it against us? I don't think so.
I don't think nobody. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen.
No.
But Bear fans are swearing by it. They're going to beat us, man. They're guaranteeing they're going to beat us next week in Lambeau.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't even. I just watched Big Drew run a live with someone else, bro, and I can't even believe what I was listening to.
Yeah.
I tried to get you to take a bet, but he wouldn't take my bet. So I can make some money this week, I think, or I could lose a lot. I don't know. I think we're going to smash the Bears, but that's just me.
I think so too.
I don't know where the Philly defense went. I expected the defense to show up, at least slow them down some. They didn't slow nothing down. The Bears did whatever the fuck they wanted to all over the defense, all over Philly.
Unless fucking Cal Williams overthrows and shit.
And maybe Philly's just falling apart with all the problems. Maybe I'm telling you, I think there's internal stuff going on because of the way
there's got to be.
The Cowboys beat them. I mean, I think that beating they took last week, it did something to them, man. It castrated them. It did. I mean, I don't even know what to say about it. They is not the same team that you saw in any game this year. I've never seen them play that bad at all in the last two seasons.
It's like those teams that peak too, early, and then they fall through, just like us last year. We're hot beginning the season, and towards the end, guess what? We filtered out. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's pretty much what the Eagles are doing right now. And Bears caught them at the right time. When they got scheduled. They caught them at the right time. They play who they get. Who the schedule is.
What's up, Yoli?
But they did their job. They won the game. They fucking did what they had to do.
Yeah. No, they did. I'm not. No one's denying it.
Not like the Lions. I mean, the Lions, they've been talking, yapping all fucking offseason that their team's going to fucking smack us around. And guess what? You got swept.
You got smacked.
Yeah. Their team's dog shit.
I've seen a couple of folks already. Lion
Hey, they
fans.
might lose to the Cowboys next
They
week.
might.
The Lions. They might.
Lion fans be talking. Lion fans be talking smack. Oh, I hope the Bears are going to sweep you guys. The Bears are going to sweep you now. Look, Lion fans are all. They all suddenly Lion fans are now Bear fans because that's the only team that stands in our way right
because their team can't do it. Their team just can't do it. Man, they're so pissed off. Even fucking Dan Campbell smacked the fucking hole in the wall, man, because he fucking made him cry and shit and pout and cry like a little kid. I'm gonna fucking pout.
Yeah, big time. Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But I mean, go ahead, Ada.
Yeah, I just jumped on here, had a chance to watch the game, and say, looks like we're in for a real fight coming up with our next game that comes up. Like perhaps the whole narrative that we have pushed on the Bears about them only not being as good as their record shows, that narrative has to be put to rest now. They actually had because they had AFG back-to-back wins against teams with a record above 500 so far.
Bro, they still have to play. They still have to play us until they beat us. I'm not conceding anything to the Bears. I mean, you could say they're playing better, which they are, but I'm not conceding anything to
them. That's understandable. I'm just and make no mistake about it. I am not saying that we cannot beat them, but I'm saying Green Bay can't take nothing about any team in our division lightly.
Right. No. 100%. 100%.
I mean,
hold on,
sure.
Bro.
Yeah. I mean, we saw like we watched the Bears run all over this Eagles defense where that run game definitely came through for them. 2 different running backs had over 100 yards rushing on them guys.
You know, something they have never done, I don't think.
Yeah.
They have
and I'm quite sure they could rub it in our face to say, hey, Green Bay, why couldn't you have done this against the Eagles when y'all played them? What's the dealio, broski?
I mean, I really deny. I mean, I'd be lying to tell you if I expected that, bro. Like the Bears were in control the entire game, and they physically abused that fucking team. I mean, God forbid they get T.J. Edwards and Edmonds back before the end of the season. Like getting Jalen Johnson and Gordon back is huge. Yeah, I mean, you see the impact they had. So, yeah, Monanga in your fucking mouth, Eagles.
Yeah.
That guy punishes people, bro. There's a pop every time he runs the fucking ball, and it's him hitting the defender. I love it.
Yeah,
definitely got. I mean, he's definitely your best draft pick. You know, for I would say this year. I mean, maybe Loveland might.
I mean, you got to understand it. It's like it's great to see because Bird made a couple plays, Loveland did, Monangai did, and then you had Ozzie Trapillo playing left tackle, all rookies, man.
The past couple of weeks, the rookie's been showing out.
Yeah, they're going in the right direction, bro.
The Lions are waiting and hoping that someone loses, bro. You guys you're not in that position now. You guys aren't in there. You need other people to lose now.
I'm just happy we won convincingly.
Oh yeah,
no heart attack, no stroke.
Yeah, I mean they actually looked like the better team from the beginning till the end. I mean it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And still having our linebackers out.
Yeah.
Fucking
without question.
Top 4 linebackers. Literally top 4. Edmonds, Edwards, Sewell, and Hippolyte all out. Top 4 linebackers. Yeah. What the heck?
Yeah, and I'm about to say for Rock, if he was here right now, I tell him, from what I saw in that game, you can no longer say that your OC is the problem as to why that offense didn't didn't function accordingly. The execution of your plays was just as bad as well. I mean, I don't take nothing away from the Bears. They did do their job to win, but clear as day, the Eagles just didn't come prepared and didn't execute accordingly.
You know what though? They did call some vanilla ass plays, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, I didn't think the Eagles did anything like.
Bro,
they didn't do really anything to challenge the Bears defense. So
no,
weird.
It doesn't even look like the same team, bro. Like something happened. Like the Cowboys losing to the Cowboys the way they did has done something to the locker room.
Yep, and I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
beating the Cowboys the way the Bears did at the beginning of the season, at the end of the year, it's going to look like a much better win, even though we know it's not the same Cowboys team. But still, tiebreaker and all that shit, that's going to mean something.
No, the Cowboys are playing good football right now. They look really good. They look really good.
Yeah.
Caleb,
you could say the addition of Quentin Williams and George Pickens has definitely turned their fortunes around a bit.
Yeah.
Now, Caleb didn't play his best game, but he made the plays when he had to.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm just like, I'm really just like, I don't want to hear anything from Lions fans or Vikings fans. But I will fucking, you will hear me shred. You know how much I like to shred those guys. You will hear me go off on them like never before if one of them call in. Please call in.
The entire NFC North has flipped. The 1 and 2 are now the 3 and 4. That's just how it is, bro. They're the 3 and 4. Yeah. They were 1 and 2 last year.
Fat mouth Vikings fans talking about Bears draft picks when you have the worst drafting fucking GM in the history of the goddamn division.
Yeah.
Fucking, you made 3 good draft picks in 5 years, motherfucker. Question, that dude's a jackass.
Yeah, and the thing, they signed 19 different free agents before the season got started, and how much has that helped them?
Yeah, Lions, same shit. All these draft picks you thought were good. Oh, we have Pascal, we have Levi, we have Wingo, we have fucking Davenpoop. We have fucking Broderick Martin. We drafted Rakestraw. We drafted Terrion Arnold. Guess what? They fucking suck. But the refs hate us.
What's that, Craig?
The refs just hate Detroit. Detroit first, everybody.
Is that the Dan Campbell regime? Is that what that is?
Much a crybaby. Yeah, I'm telling you right now. I swear to God, this is my narrative. I'm sticking to it. He stole the credit from Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson was the reason they were fucking good.
Yep.
And Dan Campbell was the one guy. So I'm not even sure Dan Campbell is a good coach anymore because they had such a team built up already and the system already laid down that Goff knew it could carry him through another season. But
John calls him a cheerleader. He calls him a cheerleader.
Bro, he is a cheerleader. He's a cheerleader who fucking cries, bro. He cries in public. And he has yellow teeth, bro.
I wonder if it's true that he punched a hole in the wall.
Yeah, John said he did. John
when
said
was
he
this?
After the game on Thursday, they lost to us.
Dan Campbell punched a hole in the wall?
In their locker room. He went into the locker room and punched a hole in the wall.
That's called getting it done there, Campbell. Way to go, bud.
He's on the IR now. He can't coach.
Fucking meathead.
Well, I've been saying this about the Lions. If they lose Goff, Amon-Ra, or Jahmyr Gibbs, they're fucked.
They already lost Amon-Ra.
They already lost Amon-Ra.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying. And then what happened? Jameson Williams had to pick up the slack.
Yeah, he can't do that.
No, but bro, that's what you're supposed to do. He's supposed to pick up the slack. This is the most action he's got all year, bro.
Yeah, especially when you're getting paid like a number one.
Yeah.
And the thing is, what they have besides Jameson Williams to back him up when he has to pick up
Tom Kennedy,
number one.
Tom Kennedy. Shout out Tom Kennedy.
Well, bro, I mean, Craig, you can hang on to those 52 points. That's one game.
Hey, Craig Mack, 1,000 fucking degrees. Why don't you just take it back to week 2 and live there because your fucking Lions little fantasy run is finished, bud.
Yeah, it's over, bro. You guys are done this year for sure.
and something else I can actually say for the Bears, we could no longer have a conversation about them having a negative point differential anymore after this win.
Oh, finally. Tired of hearing that shit.
Yeah, so we got this cowardly fucking GM named Brad fucking Dollar Store fucking Holmes. Too afraid to fucking make a move. Yeah. All the Lions fans fucking cradle his nuts.
Well,
well, very good. Oh, we have Al Qaeda Muhammad. Oh, we have Al Qaeda. He's so good. Yeah.
Well, he has
sure.
I'm sure I'm sure Holmes is very comfortable with all the guys he done signed till he snitches already. Like,
he's an inbred, bro. Brad Holmes is a fucking inbred. He's an inbred. He likes inbreeding. We gotta keep every single person I drafted because I love them all so very much. We don't need to win a Super Bowl. Just keep all my draft picks.
Uh-oh. He's coming up.
What a fucking jackass. Brad Holmes is a fucking jackass.
Bro, hold on.
The Lions are fucking flushed down the fucking toilet with the fucking Vikings.
Bro, the Brad Holmes disrespect will not be tolerated.
It's going to be fucking tolerated, and there's nothing you can do about it.
No, it's not. It's not, because Brad Holmes literally came in this Lions organization and turned this whole season around. And turned this whole franchise around. Coming off of a 3-13 season, fired the guy named Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn, and Brad Holmes single-handedly turned this Lions organization.
So what does that got you?
What is
you got
that?
No title. You got no. Yeah, you got
you, man.
You got no Super Bowls out of it.
Look, you got no NFC championships.
No NFC championship.
You didn't even win a fucking. You won 15 games last year. You didn't even win a fucking playoff game.
You got two playoff wins.
So Craig Mack, 1,000 degrees. Keep living in fantasy land, bro. You can keep sweating Brad Holmes. He's not shit, man, and he fucked your shit up actually.
This season may have been a bust.
Because he paid way overpaid for us. Way overpaid for us.
This year may have been a bust. This year may have been a bust. Yeah. But I'm not going to slam Brad Holmes because he is literally the best GM the Lions had in a long time compared to the last 30 fucking years. Compared to the last 30 years.
You guys got a window and he's not making moves, and so be it. That's the end of the story.
I'm not mad at him at that. I'm not mad at him at that for.
So you're running a charity. You're not trying to win a Super Bowl.
Hold on.
Look, it's gonna come. Look, it's gonna come. I mean,
the Lions Charity Foundation. Call the 1-800 number to donate. 1-800 Hands Across Detroit.
That's like saying, look. That's like saying, that's like saying, the Chiefs are mad at their GM.
Craig Mack, 1,000 degrees. Right now. The real story is Ben Johnson was the reason you were successful. Dan Campbell was taking the credit for that. Now Ben Johnson is gone, and yellow buttertooth Dan Campbell can't call a fucking play. Johnny Morton Iodized Salt can't call a fucking play.
That's the truth, because John Morton was here to see if he took play calling away because he couldn't get the job done.
Hold on. So if we were a 3-win team right now, if we were in the last place in the North, I will agree with you. We're not.
Yeah, well, who are your next two games against the Cowboys and the Rams? You play the Cowboys and the Rams next? Is that it?
Are we 2-10? Are we 1-11?
Do you want Craig? Do you want a trophy for being third place in the division? That's what you're telling me right now. You want a trophy for being third place because you're trying hard.
Look, you don't gotta. You're all cocky right now. Okay, you're all.
I'm all factual right now, motherfucker.
No,
I'm all
he's exactly
factual.
He's being exactly
motherfucker. Yeah, motherfucker. We just ran for 282 fucking yards against the Eagles in Philly, bitch. Your team's going the other way, motherfucker.
Your first winning season since 2018. 2018. Your first, and now you're being all cocky. Now you're beating on your chest. Okay, congratulations. You got your winning season. You got your division title. You got everything. You got everything that.
Craig Mack. The Lions have 3 playoff wins in the last 67 seasons, dude. Just shut the fuck up and just admit your team isn't shit and just go fucking lay down.
I mean, look, you guys have done better.
Go lay down, dude.
No doubt.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
If anything, I was gonna put out there, I would say for the Lions, I have yet to see you do more when it comes to how much you were supposed to benefit off of the Matthew Stafford trade.
The Matthew Stafford trade,
bro. Matthew Stafford won a Super Bowl, and the Rams just rebuilt their whole fucking team. And the Rams are going to win another fucking Super Bowl, and Stafford's going to get an MVP before the Lions even ever win an NFC Championship game. Get some.
Well, way to put your whole Bears team down. So you're saying that the Bears? Oh, you just said that the Bears don't have a chance against the Super Bowl this year. Okay, thanks for saying
probably
that.
not. Honestly, I'm just realistic, bro. Like, probably not. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. I'm not giving up on them.
But
they definitely have what it takes to be better than the fucking Lions. I'll see you guys week 18. That'll be fun.
We haven't beat everybody, Ron. You haven't even played us yet, dude. Stop.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Have you heard? And I was gonna throw this as a question. Have you heard Bear fans say they were winning the Super Bowl this year?
Nope.
I've heard a couple.
I heard. I don't heard Brookie Bear, but
like Ronnie Boy here. Ronnie Boy said it.
Y'all talking Super Bowl after beating the Eagles.
Yeah, all I'm saying is this, man. MCDC getting his card pulled right now because Ben Johnson was the key to his success. He was getting the credit for it. Now it's just evident. Mr. Buttertooth spurts butter all over his play sheet. Can't call a fucking play. Johnny Morton's a fucking joke. All this shit. We have Devin Poop. Oh, in a limited role, Devin Poop will be good. Yeah. I didn't hear Hutch's name once last fucking game either. Not once.
You didn't even hear his
name. So have
called.
fun paying $47 fucking million for a fucking Hutch. Great job, Brett Holmes.
So you're really going to call the guy bum after coming off an injury? Plus, he has 9 sacks.
Yes, for $47 million a year. That's retarded.
Lion fans running around saying he's as good as Micah Parsons. He's not as good as Micah Parsons, bro. Not as good as Micah Parsons.
Bro, you guys had when you have a window, you need to go for it.
Second in sacks, but behind Micah Parsons. So why were you calling him a bum?
But he's not better. He's not better.
Dude, when you have a window to go for it, you need to go all in. When you don't go all in, it passed the legal pass your ass by quick, man. You had your little 3-year window. It's gone, bro. It's gone. You didn't go all in.
I ain't gonna say shit about Aiden Hutchinson.
Just wave goodbye to it.
Because we signed Montez Sweat. You know, even though Sweat's been playing really well.
But don't worry, you got Jameson Williams and Hutch locked in. Don't worry.
We can hear.
So you're saying that the window may be shut right now, but we're not going back to mediocrity. Come on.
Yeah, they're bullshit. They're a bullshit team. Bradham's fucked up.
We're not going back to mediocrity. Come on now. Like
you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out when you're at that level where you're not good enough to be the best.
Look, the only way
make sure you sign Sam Laporta to an extension.
Like 20th.
The only way that will happen is like the Lions finish in last place, nor is Jared Goff tore his fucking.
You know how much I'm looking forward to week 18 to gripping your fucking soft dome ass fucking Jared Goff not fucking moving quarterback ass up at home out in the cold. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, bro.
First, you're last. If you're not first, you're last. What the fuck are you talking about?
Lions won a trophy for trying hard and being third place in the division. Way to go, guys.
I'm just saying, bro. I don't understand how you could say we're not going to be last.
Guaranteeing the division title
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you don't win.
He's guaranteed a division title over you guys, Packers.
How you guarantee?
Managa is going to break Campbell's fucking jawline.
What?
He's going to fucking shatter that shit.
Broski's on fire today.
Managa is going to get that fucking melon.
What was Craig saying? I didn't hear that last one.
Craig doesn't know what the fuck he's saying right now. He's just regurgitating bullshit. It's called copium, Craig. It's a drug. It's called copium.
Bro,
he's firing up some big rocks of copium.
Broski said he's not going to give you guys an inch, man. You guys are prods this year.
Yeah, bring on a fucking Vikings fan next, please.
They're hiding too. They're hiding too. This is the first. Craig's the only Lions fan we can deny. Craig's the only Lions fan that'll come on a show, bro. He's the only one with balls. The rest of them ain't got shit.
The Vikings fans have packed it in for the season. They're like, okay, we're done.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they've turned it. Yeah, they've given up on the season. They have.
Yeah, they're done.
Yeah, first winning season in 7 years, and you're cocky. Congrats. I'm giving you a flower.
That's bro. But bro, when you first won the division, you was cocky
too. Craig, considering it's with the guy who is
man.
The Bears are
man.
Lions. So
the Lions in the last 3 decades have won the division how many times?
Exactly.
In the last 3 decades.
Right.
How many?
They've only won
shit about the last 3 decades.
They've only won 3 playoff games in the last 67 seasons. Only 3 playoff games in the last 67 seasons.
I don't want to hear shit about. I don't want to hear shit about the last 3 decades.
Room to talk about.
Craig, you just said one winning season in the last 7, right? You just said first winning season in the last 7. right? That's what
Yeah,
you just said. So I'll bring it up
said,
too.
bro. You just said that. You brought
Look,
that
You
up.
said it, bitch.
Hey, Rob,
Congrats. First
Dorn,
win of the season in the last 7 years.
Rob and Dorn remember this from all the
But I
various
don't want
shows
to
in
hear shit about the
AW2.
last decade. Y'all can-
Morton is
y'all
going
can
to be
suck a
the
fat one.
answer.
Man, y'all
Morton
can suck
is
a
the
fat
answer.
one. I don't
Ben
give a-
Johnson ain't shit.
I don't give a
Morton's
damn.
the
I don't
answer.
give a damn.
So
I
they
don't give
have
a
they
damn.
have you go down to Chinatown in Philly, they have opium dens. You should go down there and sneak it to the copium den. Because that's what you need right now, man. You just need some copium, bro, and sleep on one of them fucking crates, bro. You'll be all right,
Look,
man. You'll wake up.
And their playoff hopes, I thought at the beginning of the year we'd send 3 from the division. I'll tell you what, with the Lions schedule coming up, they ain't winning a game for another couple weeks.
Bro, we haven't lost a back-to-back game in a long, long time. So
Well, guess what? That's going to change on Thursday because I bet the Cowboys smoked that ass.
Don't you play? You play Dallas and the Rams.
They played Dallas
remember the
and
last
the
time we
Rams.
faced the Cowboys?
And the
Yeah, you're
Do you
done.
remember the last time we faced the Cowboys? And the last time I checked, they don't got Micah Parsons.
Hey,
no
hey,
more.
you know what? Last
They
time
don't got
doesn't
Micah
matter.
Parsons no
But
more.
they do.
Hey, Craig.
Who's gonna
I know,
celebrate?
but hey, Craig, have you seen them
They
play in the
don't got
last 2
Micah
weeks? bro?
Parsons no more. They don't got.
I know,
Micah
but they
Parsons.
haven't had all
Last
year.
time doesn't
You
Who
matter.
am I worried
last two
about on
games.
the Cowboys? Who am I worried
Hey,
about on
hey,
the Cowboys? Who gonna stop
Hey,
Jameer
Craig,
Gibbs from running all
last
over
time you
them?
played
Again.
them, you had Ben Johnson calling your offense. Now you've got, I don't know, a salt company or a guy who doesn't
Still
know when to
the same-
gamble or when to
Still
quit.
the same roster on the fucking team.
Really?
Like,
Is that what you
doesn't
think?
make dude.
But,
really?
about that?
Jameer Gibbs
Hold
go
on,
to
hold on,
Chicago.
hold on,
Is
hold
that
on,
your
hold on,
argument?
hold on.
Hold on.
Did Jameer Gibbs go to Chicago? No.
What?
Did J-Mo went to Chicago? No. Just Ben Johnson. What about
Bro,
the
this is like
talent on
a.
the team?
This is turning into a fucking Wilson Phillips song. Hold
I
on
know.
for one more day
I
and
know.
shit.
Hold on
That's
for
what
one
Lions
more
fans are doing.
There's no St. Brown on Thursday, too, it looks like.
we don't got a fucking chance. We don't
You
got
don't have a
chance
fucking
to beat the
chance. You're
fucking
Bro,
done,
you
Cowboys.
son.
gotta hope. You are in this
You
spot
done,
now where
boy.
you gotta hope
Your
other
whole
people
fucking
lose.
window is closed, motherfucker.
And you
I
guys
said
gotta
that
win
I
too. You
said
gotta
that
keep
the window
winning.
was closed.
Guess
I said
what?
that
Ben
the
Johnson
window
was the heart of your fucking
Hold on, let
team.
me get this popcorn.
Ben Johnson was the heart of your team.
Well, let
Dan
Fred
Campbell
talk.
took the
Here's
credit.
another
and that-
line, Fred. Hey, Fred, what's up, Fred?
Hold on, hold on.
What's up, Fred?
What's
Oh,
up?
it's Fast
What's up,
Freddy.
What's up, boys?
What's up?
Hold up. Craig, you need to listen up real quick, boy. We are not that good this year. This shit that we just had is fucking frauds, bro. All right.
Bro, I said that. I said the
Fred,
season
tell
is
them how
a
Brad
bust.
Holmes is scared to make a
But they
move.
saying, but they
Our
keep
season is this
saying,
close to being
but they
done.
keep saying that we're going back to the cellar. That is not happening. I'm saying the only way the Lions will go back to the cellar is Jared Goff tore his fucking ACL.
No, I didn't say that. I just said you weren't looking for a trophy for being third place in your division. That's all I said.
I mean, and I'm saying, bro, if you're not in first place, you are in last place. It doesn't matter. Second doesn't get shit. Third doesn't get shit, and last doesn't get shit.
Hey. So let me prove a point.
Spit it, Fred.
Hey, look at Dorn. This motherfucker's chill as shit.
I know he's
What
just
the fuck is
smiling.
going on here? See, that's
Yeah,
what
This is what's killing me with the Lions. Is we all figured that 3 teams make it to the playoffs, and right now the Lions are on the outside looking in. Dude, you know what's going to be interesting? Last year, the top 2 teams were the Lions and the Vikings. Now it's Bears, Packers, and the Lions might not even get in as the 3rd best team in the division. Which, dude, that's a little shocking in a way. And you look at the Lions, the way they've been playing lately. No St. Brown probably next Thursday against a red-hot Dallas Cowboys team that just knocked off 2 very good teams. And then you play the Rams after that, and you get Chicago in Week 18, which who knows if that game means something or not. Dude, it doesn't look good for Detroit, honestly.
But look, any given Sunday, right?
Yeah, no, you're right, bro. No one's saying that.
Just make sure you have dab and poop out there. You'll be all right.
Did you guys watch the pregame? The pregame on the Packers show with Tom Brady? He was talking about it. He said, he goes, by Thanksgiving, every team is who they are. You're not going to do nothing special. No magic is going to happen after the Thanksgiving. You are who you are. You have to take what you got and work with that. I mean, that's where we're at, man. And I mean,
Robin, you're right. Look at I don't want to yay Bears, but dude, 2 weeks in a row, our top 4 linebackers have been out.
You guys should be beating
Ken, I'll do that for you.
We're playing with our 3rd string linebackers, and the Bears are doing what they're doing.
The Cowboys don't have the Packers defense.
You want to make a bet right now? They do.
Their defense is a lot
and you know
better
why?
than
Craig, let me explain to you why, Craig. Craig, let me explain to you why. Because they actually made a trade at the beginning of the season. Okay, they gave up Micah. They got Kenny Clark. And what did they do? Oh, they traded at the trade deadline for a fucking another stud
Kenny
defensive
Clark.
tackle and a linebacker. and guess what?
Kenny Clark.
I mean,
Kenny
all right,
Clark.
yeah. I mean, just
Oh, you
living
mean
your
the same guy-
you've been drinking that Flint water and your mind is poisoned, bro. Like,
I don't even live
you
in
gotta
fucking
sit
Flint,
here
you
and
asshole.
realize that they're smoking.
JB called him a god.
Question.
JB
Quick
called
question.
him a god.
What are you talking about? I'm not even in Michigan.
Hang on. I got a
I don't
question
even
though,
live in
Craig.
Michigan, bro. Shut up.
Quick question though, Craig. Did you ever play the Cowboys when they had George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb together?
Yeah,
That might worry you guys. Because that's
That
a big
offense is
word for you
legit.
right now.
No, but they played George Pickens though.
You got that JV on. You got Williams at running back with Turpin.
Look, not only is Dallas's
Oh, you mean the
not
guy
only
that
is
had 10
Dallas's
drops?
offense legit.
You mean the guy that had 10 drops this season? Yeah.
Look, Pickens right now has more receiving yards than the entirety of Pittsburgh. But then since the Q Williams trade, that defense look what they did to Patrick Mahomes just now. That defense is getting better.
And then Patrick Mahomes.
And they are going to give you problems in Detroit. And you guess what, Detroit? Your defense isn't that good this year. And that's a good offense.
Patrick Mahomes threw 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And still who won the game. They don't have they don't have to stop Detroit every run.
So he's like
that's all you're going to do because you got Butterfinger.
Hollow stat, man.
Craig, you might get into a slugfest. You might get into an offensive slugfest back and forth. That's
done, bro.
That's Dallas's hand, bro.
So Jared Goff did not throw touchdowns.
Well, you have Frank Ragnar coming back. You got Frank the Tank coming back. Yeah, that'll do some good. Way to go. You know what that is? That's a sign of we fucked up. That's what Brad Holmes is saying. He's like, I fucked up. Now I'm trying to scramble now, guys.
Moving the goalpost.
We didn't tell.
I'm sorry.
Frank Ragnar came back on his own. Frank Ragnar came back on his own.
Hey, I'm sorry, Yinzer, you jackwagon. But it is ironic. It is ironic, Yinzer.
I don't even want the dude. I don't even want the dude to come back. Honestly, he might.
Shit! Here we go. Yeah, because I forgot when he retired, you guys going to be perfectly okay, just like Morton Salt Company was going to be a great play caller because he came from within the system, and there's going to be no change. Yet now all of a sudden Campbell's calling the plays because Morton Salt Company wasn't getting done. Campbell can't call the plays.
He taught Ben everything he knows. But wait, he taught Ben Johnson everything he knows. He's better.
I don't even know why. Look, I don't even know why he was hired.
Yeah,
I don't even know why he was hired.
I threw this off for you, Ken, as far as we could reflect on didn't we have a conversation at the start of the year about how important coaching matters?
Yep, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see that game Ben Johnson just called in Philly? That play calling was insane.
That was all on. Yeah, that was
dude. That was.
Bro, they played Philly like a drum, bro.
They were in control the whole game, bro. They were in control.
Bro, in the first quarter when I seen that, I'm like, oh, the Eagles suck. They're good. They're done. I already called it in the first quarter when I seen them playing. I'm like, they're looking at each other. They're fighting. There's something wrong in their locker room.
I can't wait till Monday till Josh, who's a Packer fan, comments on the morning show because this morning he's like, "Oh, the Bears are done. You're gonna be beat by a double-digit score." And I said, "Dude, give the Bears some credit. It's gonna be a close game." He's like, "Oh no, the Bears suck. You're gonna get trashed." And the Bears, dude, we had to lead the whole frigging game pretty much. I mean, from our first score on, we kept the lead. Look at you got this Bears team isn't even playing its best football yet, according to Ben Johnson. He's like, our best football's not even here yet. That's going to come in December sometime, which is freaking scary if you think about it, with how good this offense has been.
Yeah, and Ken, God forbid they get some linebackers back. Ooh, yeah.
You gotta play with house money, but it's fucking great, man. It's good to see you guys improving like this. It really is.
Shout out Fred.
The rivalry may be back this year. It definitely may be back.
Oh, we both have this mini bye for next Sunday. This is the one thing I hate about this Bears-Packers setup. 2 games in 3 weeks. It's hard enough to sweep in the season to begin with. It's even harder when you see a team twice in 3 weeks, and even harder if you see them a third time in the playoffs. Right? I mean, I hate that. Because if you think about it, we see you now, and then we see you in what, week 16? And then what time we see you week 1 of the playoffs? Really?
I have a question. I have a question. So, what if the Packers see the Lions for the 3rd time in the playoffs?
Well, the Lions aren't going to get in the playoffs the way it looks right now. I mean, the Lions. Look at the Lions. Let me say this, okay, Craig. You have a shot at the playoffs, but here's your problem. You are dependent to a certain degree on the Bears and Packers.
Bro, I'm not going to sit up here and say. I'm not going to sit up here and say. I'm not going to sit up here and slander my team saying they're not going to make the. They're not out until they're out. That's all I have.
No, they're not out, but they don't control their own destiny.
Then answer me this: realistically, what is your record for the next 5? What are you going to finish? How are you going to finish the next 5 games? You got
all I see is one loss. All I see is one loss, and that's the Rams. That's it.
That's it.
11-6. Here's the thing, Craig. You got two different teams from the NFC West, along with us ahead of you in terms of the wild card spot.
Yeah.
Those two other teams. You got the 49ers and you got the Seahawks ahead of you.
Yeah.
Well,
and the fact that you don't consider that you could lose to the Bears in Week 18.
Well, the 49ers got
the team that smoked you.
And when the Cowboys beat them, the Cowboys will be ahead of them.
Yeah, but if you guys keep playing the way you are, come Week 18, you'll be sitting half your team.
Yeah. All we have to do is drop 2 and we're done.
All the Lions fans will be crying about injuries again.
I don't think Ben Johnson would, man. I don't think that's Ben Johnson.
All the Lions fans before the season are talking about our backups are better than most team starters. It's not fair that we have to cut players and other teams get to pick up starters. And then all of a sudden players get hurt and they cry.
Oh, Ron, you cannot call in live. You have to show up live, Ron. You have to show up.
I mean,
the healthiest team, only the healthiest team can win the Super Bowl.
I fight more Lions fans right now than I do any other fan base, dude. I swear to God.
You probably do, bro.
What am I saying wrong?
I mean, right now, look at the Bears and the Packers. They control their destiny to a large degree. The Lions do not. They need the Bears and Packers to kind of slip up and fall.
They need help.
Ain't even about the Packers and Bears no more. Ain't even about the Packers and Bears. That's already gone. That ship's gone. That's not even about that. It's about Seahawks and 49ers. That's it.
Yeah.
Well,
and you get some help. I mean, I know we play the Niners. We get the Niners in between the Packers and the Lions. So, or no, wait, when did we get the Niners? Yeah, between the Packers and the Lions. So we go Packers, Browns, Packers, Niners, and then Lions. That's our last 5. And Rob, you're right. I don't think though, Rob, if we're in that situation, if we were to be lucky enough to be in that situation, because right now, like Broski and I will tell you, we're playing with house money. I said this morning on the morning show that if the Bears win only one more game, as long as it's one game against the Packers, this is a complete success.
Yeah, it has to be the Packers. It has to be.
You have to win at least one of the 2 Packer games for it's a success. Right, but it's not a complete success unless we at least split with the Packers. Well, we're playing with house money right now. We are, as far as being a Bears fan, we are playing with house money. Anything we do now is above and beyond what we probably expected. You know, as long as we split with the Packers, dude, I don't care if we're one and done. We had a phenomenal season for year 1.
The Eagles were coming off a fucking loss, and the Bears just went in there and bitched them, dude. They fucking punished them.
We haven't won in forever.
We all know Rock is trying to blame it solely on the offensive coordinator. Your defense didn't show up, bro. You couldn't stop the Bears from doing anything.
Dude, they had 2 running backs over 100 yards. They had 2 running backs over 100 yards.
Okay, hold on. I need you guys to be calm for a minute when I say this, and please don't say I'm trying to say something I'm not. This is the first time since the 1985 Bears that we had 2 rushers go over 100 yards in the same game. The last time was 1985. And it was Walter Payton and Matt Suey each.
That's what I said. I said it had to be the Suey Payton era because that's I couldn't even think they had two guys that were even good on the same. 2 running backs decent at the same time.
And here's the thing. And Fred, tell me if what you saw from the Bears tell me that did not look familiar to what the Lions have done the last couple of years with your running back tandem.
I think somebody told
close. Pretty close. You actually had an O-line that showed up.
Yeah.
I think somebody told Ben Johnson, you need to go back to the old school ways of how the Bears played football. It's run the ball and play defense. That's
and the weather dictated some of that today. The weather was pretty shitty for throwing. I mean, look at Caleb's numbers today weren't great, but there were a lot of balls they just threw away. Like over half his incomplete passes were just throwaways. Like, okay, there's nothing here. He was real quick to throw it away, too. He was wasting no time throwing it away because they knew the running game's working. The couple little passes that he hit were perfect, at the perfect time. But if you watch Caleb's game, almost all his incomplete passes were throwaways. So it doesn't look great on the stat line. I wish there was an asterisk in the stat line for all quarterbacks. All right, throws that were throwaways versus ones that were intended to be completed that just weren't. You know what I mean? Because over half his incompletes were throwaways.
So what if the Eagles lose out? This question goes to Fred. Okay, let's say the Cowboys did pass it. What if the Eagles lose out?
The Eagles have an easy schedule.
It doesn't matter. It ain't us. It ain't us. It don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, look, the Eagles
the Cowboys will win the division then, most likely. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean the Lions are getting in.
Raiders.
Well, look,
I mean, if they're 5, when they showed it on the screen, I was like, oh, there's like maybe one game in there they might lose.
But
the Eagles should be able to win at least 4 of their next.
They got the Chargers and they got the Buffalo Bills.
The Raiders aren't beating anyone. The Raiders aren't beating anyone.
The Chargers.
They've got a pretty.
But what about the Chargers
I think they got the Vikings too. Yeah, they get the Vikings, right? Because the Vikings are the last one they haven't played. So they get the Vikings, 2 against the Commanders, the Raiders, and someone else. Dude, they're going to get in the playoffs. They're going to win that division. Now the thing is, though, for us, for the North, if you will, maybe more specifically for the Lions, are if the Cowboys keep winning, and look at if they beat you guys Thursday, they own the tiebreak. With Green Bay, if you guys get tied for whatever reason, then we have to go to the other tiebreaks. If for whatever reason the Bears falter and there's a tie, the Bears own the tiebreak. This is where all these tiebreakers. That's why Kansas City's in so much trouble. It's not that they're 6-6. The teams they've lost to in the AFC are also in the hunt and now own the tiebreaks on them. So the Lions have a situation like, yeah, they might get the record to get there, but they might not own the tiebreak.
Yeah.
Whereas the Cowboys own some tiebreaks.
I disagree because look how strong the NFC's wild card is compared to the AFC's
don't
wild
sleep
card.
on the Cowboys. They might sneak in.
Yeah, they might.
No, the AFC.
I don't want to see them in the playoffs. I don't think any of us do.
The AFC wild cards is weak compared to the AFC's wild card is weak compared to the NFC's wild card.
You know what was weak? Brad Holmes going into the season with Graham Glasgow as the starting fucking center. That's weak.
The Lions would have been a 5th. It's so bad. The Lions would have been the 5th seed on the wild card. The Lions would have been the 5th seed in the AFC.
Bro, you don't want to admit you guys just dropped the ball on replacing the guys you lost.
It don't matter. It don't matter. We even seen it last year, man. Glasgow,
including the coaches,
fucking trash.
I mean,
Glasgow centers last year. Randall's coming in way too fucking late. Dude was hurt. He wanted to go hunt. He wanted to go fish, and that's his life now. That's all he wanted to do. He's like, I don't want to do this shit no more. He's like, I'm gonna come in, play 2-3 games. Guess what? It's gonna be too late. That's it. So, if we end up dropping any of these next 2 games to the Rams or Cowboys, we're done.
You know what else is weak? Having little Smurfs play cornerback. You got 2 5'8" guys playing cornerback. That's weak, bro.
They are small, bro. I was like,
Robertson was holding up his own for a while, and he got
he was. No, I got respect.
He looked like a little Smurf trying to cover Watkins on that play.
He did a lot.
So Dan Campbell. So Dan Campbell is a horrible coach.
I believe it was all Ben Johnson.
Bro, he's a good motivator. He's a good player. He's not a play caller. He's a good player coach, but I don't know that he's got any. He don't have the intelligence to.
Bro, he's 10 wins away from. Bro, he is literally 10 wins away from matching Wayne Fonts.
Trophy time. Way to go, Craig. Way to go, buddy. Hang that one up. Craig.
Hold on.
He's a good old school head coach in terms of a motivator. He's a good head coach in terms of setting like the tone of what the team should be. What he's not good at is designing and calling plays.
The X's and the O's, bro.
That's what I said. My only problem with Dan Campbell is that he takes too many risks.
Really? I was just about to bring that to your attention. Like those constant 4th down gambles that Dan Campbell's been taking this year. Y'all haven't been looking so good in that category as you had the past 2 years.
Okay, so say we kick those field goals. We're up. We're at what? We're still only down by 4 at the end of the game still? Still doesn't matter. We still got to go for a touchdown. It doesn't matter. We still need to get the damn touchdowns. We can't just stall out like that.
Yeah, but in the Eagle game, you guys would have fucking won. In the Eagle game, you guys take those. He missed 5, he went 4 or 5 times, man.
Yeah, but it's still hindsight. You don't know. You still don't know.
Do you know how many?
You're right.
Bro,
You're right.
Do you know how many times?
Broski keeps saying that we missed.
Bro, do you know how many times? Do you know how many times the Lions are in scoring position and he's going for it on 4th down? Do you know how many times the Lions are in scoring position? Do you know how many times the Lions were in Eagles territory and he's going for it on 4th down?
So real quick, fellas, let me throw this out here for you guys to digest. The Cowboys remain schedule. Lions on Thursday, then they're at home against the Vikings, then they're at home against the Chargers, then they go to the Commanders, and then they get the Giants. So you look at that, you're looking what maybe the toughest 2 games are the Lions and the Cowboys. So there's probably 3 or 4 wins in there, if not winning out. The Eagles remain schedule. They got the Chargers, they got the Raiders, 2 times the Commanders, and the Bills is their hardest game.
I didn't want to say this, but
Lions,
the Cowboys the Eagles could lose the division to the Cowboys if they went out and they the Eagles are lost. They look like a ship that's just no captain, man. I don't understand it.
Their defense has been ridiculously good all year, but this Bears offensive line today
the Cowboys
was probably the biggest test they've had of the season.
Remember, the Cowboys got that tie.
The Eagles' offense only scored 3 points. I mean, they didn't score after the first half of. They scored. They talked about it. They scored 3 touchdowns in the first 18 minutes of the Cowboy game. So then they didn't score anything after that. Then they went into this game and only scored 3 points in the first half. That's all they've been able to muster in over hour and 30 minutes of football.
When I watched that game, it seemed like the energy for the Eagles was zapped out of that game. Like they really did not have no energy going into that game after
the Bears fucking stole their soul, man.
And look, it gives some credit to the Bears secondary for coming up with another pick, and then the stripping of the ball for, on the tush push. They came up with the takeaways they needed. Ron Winarski. Look, it might say was worth the trade for Green Bay because without Micah Parsons, I don't think Green Bay is where they are right now. And but here's the thing: that trade, we all made fun of Dallas, right? But actually, now as the season's gone on, and with what the other moves Dallas has made, that trade is working for Dallas and it's working for Green Bay. Both teams have benefited from that trade. As strange as it may be sound, but the way we all talked at the beginning of the season, that trade has worked out pretty well for the Cowboys. And without Micah, I don't know if the Packers are in the position they are right now.
Yeah, let's not forget the Cowboys actually had the balls and the heart to make a couple moves at the deadline, unlike dollar store Brad Holmes. But hey, they have Davenport, and he's good in a rotational role.
And you were talking about that shit this morning, broski. I think that it all came down to they were planning on Ragnar coming back. So there's that money set there. And then from there, we didn't have anything left. We did.
You're the first Lions fan to admit that.
We did try to go get Phillips.
You're the first. You're the first guy to admit that. The first Lions fan that admitted that Ragnar screwed them. They would have never let the other dude go. What's his name?
Zeitler?
Yeah. You would have never let Zeitler go at all.
Zeitler.
Had you known Ragnar was going to leave on you, you would have never done that. Because Brad Holmes ain't. I mean, as much shit as we're giving him, he ain't that stupid. He would have never let 2 guys.
But that's the other thing, though. So, but guys, think about it. Is that really an excuse? Because like all these good teams, like you look what the Chiefs have been doing, and the Eagles, they have O linemen waiting in the wings. So like he should have had that center that was playing behind right now the last 2 seasons, who's now ready to step in and take that role. But he didn't have that either because he's Brad Holmes, but he's so good.
I believe that's been an issue for a while. That we have been saying that for a while. We need a center. We need another center. And we just keep going and getting Rakestraw. We've been going getting other players that it's like, okay, cool. We needed a secondary. Sure.
Every team in the North had a new center this year. Every team in the North had a new center starting.
Want to know why? Want to know why Frank now? Want to know why Frank right now get into because he doesn't like playing center, and he hates playing center.
But I mean, the other thing though, to the Lions, I mean. By the time Ragnar retires, the Bears, people have signed who they've signed, and maybe there's not another guy who's worth the money out there. I mean, he did kind of screw them because maybe they thought, well, we have another year. It's not all on Brad Holmes. And I agree with Broski to a degree, and then I disagree with them on some of it because, like, you can't just say, well, you can just go out and get a guy. Well, you can't always just go out and get a guy if there's no guy to get. that's worth getting.
Yeah, but my thing is just you got to plan in advance because the writing was on the wall for Ragnar. It's not like it was just like all of a sudden, like, oh no, he might be too banged up to play anymore.
This is a permanent injury that he carries with him. He's constantly going to have this problem forever with him.
It's just like our left tackle Decker right now. He's looking a foot out the door right now.
Look,
he's almost done. He's almost done. We're going to need something soon.
I think Ragnar caught him off guard, to be honest with you. I think they thought they had at least another season to address the center position with Ragnar, and then he up and retired, and you're like, well, fuck, we weren't planning for this, and we can't change what we've been planning, and there's no one else to get, so we just got to make do. And and then they sign guys or they draft guys, and they don't work out. It's happened in Green Bay. It's happened in Chicago. It's happened in Minnesota. Minnesota goes out and gets Will Fries and a couple other guys, and they haven't really worked out for them in Minnesota on their O-line. So, I mean, it's hard to just say, well, they can go out and get a guy. Sometimes there just isn't a guy worth getting. Or it's going to cost you.
Happy birthday, Ron.
Enjoy your B-Day, Ron.
So with Glasgow, though, he was not good last year at center. I think that the biggest problem is that he's playing center and he's trying to keep up with everybody else around him. We got the I'm trying to play our right guard, our rookie, and then we got Mahogany went out on the left guard. Now we got Awasika, whatever the hell his name is, our third string. So he's trying to keep up with everybody else, trying to hold them all up while he's falling himself.
I have a theory. That Ragnar's not coming back to play center. He's going to play guard or left tackle.
Yeah. Look, he needs to, because coming up against with Quinn and Williams, and like,
doesn't matter.
Look, you have no St. Brown on Thursday. You're going to have to run a lot because look, if JMO drops one or two early, we already know Goff isn't going to go to him the rest of the game because that's what he does, and so they're going to have to play the run. Well, they're really good with Clark and Q against the run, is Dallas. So look at Thursday is going to be a make or break game for Detroit and Dallas, to be honest with you. And right now, Dallas is healthier at key places, and that's going to make this game an uphill battle at best for Detroit.
And let's face it, Schottenheimer's doing an excellent job calling plays for them. I'll take Schottenheimer over Dan Campbell's play calling any day.
He's better than I thought.
Hey, you speaking of coaches in Dallas, if there's one name you got to put out there who's appreciating the way this defense is turning around, it has to be the.
You gonna bring him up?
Eberflus.
Yeah.
Eberflus.
What do you got to say about that?
You said it right, A-Dub.
We know that Eberflus may have been terrible. Eberflus may have been terrible as a head coach, but we always knew he had good defenses. Look what happened last year. A year ago today when we fired him, our defense kind of slipped big time. He just takes time with the new defense, and his defense is starting to play a lot better. They've made some right acquisitions, and look, they're going to be better next year after they draft and do free agency probably. But right now, they're better off than the Lions are.
I mean, we're going to find out next year.
I think it all really starts with Morton, though. I mean, between the O-line and Morton, hopefully next year turns around a little bit better, gets a little bit better than this.
Does Morton survive?
Are you going to find a new OC? Are you going to find a new OC?
I pray to God we do. I don't like fucking Morton at this point.
Because you don't want Dan calling the play.
Yeah, I don't even know why he was hired. I don't even know why he was hired.
They're going to promote Hank Fraley to OC.
Hank Fraley?
God, dude.
You got to promote from within, remember?
You got to be inbred. You got to do the inbred thing.
What Morton proved, they could fucking help, what's his name, over in Denver? He didn't do shit for them either.
No, you look at, you know what, with Ben Johnson leaving, and you see the difference in Chicago this year. The play caller, and that's the problem we had in Chicago for the last two seasons. We had zero play callers, and now you get a play caller in Chicago with those weapons, and you see the difference. And you see all the weapons they have in Detroit, and my God, they have a lot of them. But you change out the play caller, and look how different that team has looked all year. And look, don't get me wrong, they had moments this year where it's like, wow, okay, the Lions are back. They're going to be good, and then nope, play calling here, hold my beer, let me fuck this up somehow. And that's, I mean, coaching matters, man. We've been saying it for years. Coaching matters in this league.
Yeah, Morton could fuck up a ham sandwich.
I just blame our O-line for the majority of our problems this season. When Goff has to rely on 1 second to throw the fucking ball, he's been forcing it. He's been forcing it to St. Brown.
But Fred, I mean, you've heard me say this.
I give that credit. I give that credit to the D-lines. But I'm saying that our O-line does need to do better.
That's what I was asking everybody. That's why I was asking everybody in the channel. Why is Jared Goff getting all this heat?
But Fred, But Fred, you heard me say this all last year. The coaching and the scheme matters, and the play calling matters.
Oh yeah.
Your play caller is putting your old line in a position to get chewed up instead of playing to its strengths. It's playing to its weaknesses. I mean, that's what the problem was in Chicago for all these years. And finally, you got Ben Johnson who's calling to strengths. And look at the difference of this Bears game.
I mean, we seen it one time on Thursday when Goff called that audible. Said, "Hey, look, Green Bay's packing the box. We're gonna throw a screen out real quick." I mean, we've seen that, but we're not doing much of that this year.
I'll tell you what, though, the only team right now in the North that's truly happy is probably the Bears because we're playing with house money. Because the Packers have had some times this year where they were thinking, yeah, no shit. Where they were thinking, like, there were a couple of weeks where Packers fans like, I don't know what's up with LaFleur. And Minnesota, they've gone home for the season because JJ just didn't work for them. I mean, the only team that's probably truly happy right now is the Bears because we're the only ones playing with house money.
Yep. The Bears are in the
fucking 10 ply, man.
In the number one slot for a reason. You guys have played well this year. Can't argue it.
I'll tell you what, I'm rewatching the Bears game. That pick off of Caleb, what a great defensive play that what's his name from the Eagles made to bat the ball down and catch it. Yeah, that was a great play. They're a great look at.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, I got to give Caleb credit for making the tackle on that because if he didn't make that tackle, they would have scored a touchdown on that.
Yeah,
I'm not even joking. It sounds terrible. It sounds terrible because it was a terrible pass. But like, dude, the fact that he actually hustled and made that tackle was huge.
I give him props because a lot of quarterbacks don't do that, bro. They don't try to go fucking.
Dude, I'm dead serious about that.
I want to know how he was player of the game. I mean, they named him player of the game. It should have been Monangai or Swift for the offensive line. Monangai and Swift got the sandwich after the game, but they named Caleb player of the game. Like, okay, his numbers weren't great, but you take away the throwaways. He did manage a good game, but he wasn't the player of the game.
Yeah, we're not Lions fans. We don't care about meaningless awards.
Yeah, but given respect where it's due, bro. I mean, your running backs won that game. They ran the fuck over the Eagles, bro.
Well, and the defense,
there's
and look
at marks on their faces still, bro.
And you know what's great about that, Rob? Because they were able to do these long. I think the shortest drive was like 6 or 7 minutes. The defense stayed fresh, and the defense was able to. We didn't get any sacks, but we created pressure, made them uncomfortable, made bad throws, got some turnovers. I mean, it wasn't like a phenomenally great defensive game, but they did exactly what they needed to do for the most part. So I'm looking forward to next Sunday. We're gonna have fun next week, boys.
So Ken, I can still come on your show, right?
What now?
I can still come on your show, right?
Yeah.
Why? You think because you disagree, you got an argument, you can't come on the show, bro? Come on, man. We do this shit every day. We fucking argue every day with people. I argue every day with someone, man.
We run the morning show a little different, but yeah, you can come on. I mean, shit. We let people come on.
Dude, you see Monangai crack Jalen Phillips in the fucking jaw, right in the fucking chin at the end? Yeah. That shit was great, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though. I honestly, though, before we get into War Week, I honestly see Bears-Packers splitting this year. Cause it's just,
I heard you yelling for me.
It's too hard to sweep a team twice. Beat a team twice in 3 weeks in this league. I mean, could it happen? Sure, but I still see it as a split.
Damn, there's chaos going on, bro.
Somebody's got chaos going on.
Yeah, I wish I knew who it was.
Is that Mike Vick's house? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, it was about sweeping the division. I mean, I remember sweeping the division. I mean,
here it is.
We broke your. You guys were all going to sweep the. You guys before the season was going to sweep the division. We stopped that shit week 1.
Well, I said everyone would go probably. I said most people go 3-3, but
I mean, now we're 1-3. Now we're 1-3. Most of our wins came against outside the North. So yeah, the North.
The same kind of story. You guys were first last year. You swapped with the Packers. You're third.
Wow. The Nation Wright fumble.
The Bears were fourth, and now they're first. They swapped with Minnesota.
I'm rewatching the game right now. That's something to think about. The Nation Wright fumble, or strip fumble on Hurts was a 3rd and 1 on the Bears' 11-yard line. Think of how big that defensive play was. That's what this Bears defense does. I mean, third, in red zone, Nation Wright, who's got to be getting another contract, just came in and said, "Give me the damn rock," and stole it.
Yep.
Caleb Williams on the pace.
That's one thing. That's one thing. One thing we gave.
The
The Bears defense credit for. They're very opportunistic.
Yeah, they take
the Bears. Caleb Williams on the pace of becoming the best on the pace of 4,000 right now. What is that, like 3?
I'm not sure where he is on the pace. I haven't checked where he is. He was on track. He might be off now. I don't care about the 4,000. I care about the record.
Yeah.
The record?
I care about the record. The 4,000 passing yards doesn't matter.
4,000 is the record, bro. 4,000 is the record.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, Craig, he probably doesn't hit 4,000 if they keep running like they are.
Yeah. And There's
no way they're going to stop running the ball. They're being very successful at running the ball. They're not going to change that up.
That's typical Ben Johnson's offense, man.
No one cares about 4,000 if we're winning games.
Yeah, no one even thinks about that. The only reason they talk about it now is because the Bears haven't been winning shit. But, you got to start winning. Oh, we got to call it. This is the end of the show. We got to say goodbye. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for commenting. We'll see you next time.
We're not dead.
Yeah, yo, it's game time. Ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports. Just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken. Stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every week.